So how cool was that having Dave Chappelle here?
Oh man, it was very cool. So not only is he Brian made a good point that not only is he funny and it makes people laugh, but he informs you of a lot of what's going on in the world and what his life experiences have made him or changed him, and it helps us learn and grow as people. As young, you know, African Americans has been in his position before, so he sees a lot of us in himself, and he's passing some really good knowledge today, and some things to take home with us to think about.
So what are some of the things you picked up to take home?
I feel like that's kind of for him to share than me. I know what things I took from it, and more so, break it down is you can't be scared, you can't be afraid or be scared to make mistakes or be yourself, basically. And that's the point where he's at in his life. And he's not really trying to filter anything, and he's at a carefree, and he's more honest with himself than anybody else, and that's where it starts.
You still hearing about the dunk? Any texts?
I have, and people just think it's easy to do it. You should dunk all the time. As I don't want to mislead anybody, it's not an all the time type of thing. But yeah, I got a lot of love and support from my friends, family, and obviously the fans too. Showed a lot of love, so it was great to see people still rooting for me, and happy to see I'm doing well.
As an NBA player, you interact with a lot of celebrities and stuff like that. But is it just a different level with the Lakers? Do you notice that more?
For sure. Definitely magnified, multiplied times 10 than anywhere else I've been. With how many fans, celebrities, people around the world just cheering, and it feels like America's team everywhere we go. But also with all the types of celebs that I got a chance to grow up watching, and still a fan of courtside and cheering us on and want to make friends and say hello and speak. It's kind of crazy and very surreal.
Is there someone that comes to mind, like that you grew up watching that?
All of them. So Will Ferrell's courtside, watched him. Carter Kevin Hart was there. Obviously a lot of artists, Quavo, Offset, Migos, so all of them were there. So many different guys. Bazzi was there. He's a recent guy who was on my podcast recently. He shows a lot of love. Kobe, of course. I've watched Kobe since I was a youngin'. And to see him courtside cheering us on, or clapping for me is kind of crazy to think about.
Danny, you just in general surprised 11-2 start. Are some of you guys in the locker room surprised with that quick of a start and best record in the NBA right now?
I wouldn't say surprised, but not expected. We knew we had some good pieces, some really good vets, unbelievable talent, and some depth. We're still trying to get our rhythm and feel each other out. We didn't think our defense would be as good as it is right now, but we picked it up pretty quickly. Offensively, that was some work. We had work on both ends, and that's the scary thing, and that's what's the exciting thing at the same time, is that we know we're doing well, but we still have so much more to improve on, and we can improve on. We have so much potential. So it's a not surprise, just not expected it.
What has to happen in a season for you to think, okay, this is real? Like, do you have to hit some adversity at some point, or what?
For sure, and that's going to happen. There's going to be injuries, there's going to be fallouts, there's going to be some losses. But for us, I mean, we're at the point we think it's real now, but we just have to make it more stable, make it more, organized, discipline. And we continue to mature and grow. I think we'll be fine if we stay healthy, and we're doing a lot of this. We had some bodies out. We had Rondo out to start, Kuz is out to start. Now AB is out, so we get everybody back healthy and get our bench going. Obviously our starters too clicking, and our bench clicking offensively. Who knows what the potential, what we can reach.
Do you think that your defense obviously clicked quicker than your offense did as a team? Do you think that is that something that is generally the case, or do you feel like because of the personnel, the injuries?
No, that's definitely not generally the case. But when you have a defensive coach, it helps, and when you have guys that are defensive players, it helps a ton. All these guys on this team, damn near 1 through 10, there's a lot of them could have been on a defensive team at some point, a mid-all defensive team, from AD, Dwight, Rondo, Bron, AB, myself, Kenny, KCP, all those guys. Even guys come to Duds, he does all the little things you need him to do and communicates unbelievably on that end of the floor. When you have that type of veteran leadership or that type of experience, it makes it easier for the defense to click the way it does.
And you play a lot of minutes with LeBron, but the units without LeBron the last couple games have been struggling a little bit. What do you kind of see there that needs to kind of turn up a little bit?
Just some more organization, more leadership, just getting in sets smoothly. Defensively, I think our second group is pretty well. just offensively, we just got to get some more smoothness to our our fluidity to our offense.